I grew up in Ohio, so I ended up spending 10 years at the Ohio State University. I started out in this field called astronautical engineering, which everybody wanted to go to the moon. I wanted to help that project along. Wasn't worth it. There's no way I could get one of the 4 jobs with NASA, so I went into business. Got an undergraduate in marketing, worked, continued to go through a graduate level and have a master's in business administration, specialize in finance. I have a second master's in urban analysis, which was interesting to me. From there, I got recruited to go to Washington, D.C., and I was a consultant. My specialty was working for the Department of the Navy on cost and schedule control. So I moved to Houston, Texas from Washington, D.C., and got involved with development for retail shopping centers and then office warehouse parks. Enjoyed that thoroughly. And then in the late 80s, I got really interested in financial planning for people and started in Houston as a brokerage rep or a wholesaler for insurance products and was moved to Salt Lake City. In Salt Lake City, I took over an office. It was a small office. It just had about 200 active agents in it. And over the first decade, we grew it to over 2,000 agents and got very, very interested in that. I was one of the people that you would call a workaholic. And I thought that was the best for my family because it brought in a lot of money, but I didn't get to see my kids. I didn't do much. So one of the things that I realized as I got older is that, you know, when a lot of people die, one thing they really never say is, gee, I wish I would have worked more. They always say just the opposite of that. So we developed a program here that will allow people to do things that are very special for the family. I.e., don't ignore them. Have fun when you're young. Have fun when your kids are young. Go do things. The most important things in life are memories. It's not that how much money you make, what kind of title you get, it's the memories you have. After being a brokerage manager for, you know, close to 2 decades, I took another job, which was a CFO for a company that was a third-party administrator. And I watched a lot of people do basic financial planning and mailers for hospitals, and a lot of people just working and not doing anything else. Left the CFO position and semi-retired and got the opportunity to work. I was asked to work for a year for Children's Miracle Network. And I was a managing director for special projects. And that's where it really hit me that when your kid's in the hospital, your life changes. You start realizing that being a workaholic is not the best thing in the world. You want to have time with your family, and I found out I did things a lot very wrong. And here at A Leisure Life, it's a program that allows you to do the best things in life for you and your family. You build quality time with your family by going on vacations. If you think about the memories you have in the past and look at your pictures, probably a lot of them are vacation pictures. Because that's what it's all about, is having time with your family to do things and do something special. Here at A Leisure Life, we give you not only the ability to make memories with your family, but if you want to partake in the opportunity here, you can actually make money. Now, a true vacation is, you know, reduce stress, and that's been shown in the research a lot. But what I've seen from a lot of direct networking programs is you have to balance all sorts of things to make money. Here it's very simple. We sort of structured after very professional sales in that if you sell something, you make money. Whatever you sell, you make money for it. And that's a key part that differentiates A Leisure Life from many other companies. When I moved to Salt Lake City, and I was a brokerage manager in Salt Lake City, so I worked a lot of hours. And then I was in my 40s and decided, gee, it's probably time to start having a family. And we went up to the University of Utah and ended up having triplets. So now when I have things to do, I have to do it in triplicate. Okay, and it's fun. I haven't skied for 6 years. I was following my son down the ski slope, and he did the zig and the zag and the zig, and I just made 2 of those, and ended up blowing my knee apart. And I don't ski anymore. But this is such a beautiful place to be. If you haven't been here, you have to come to Salt Lake. I thought Denver was great. I skied in Denver for years and years, and then didn't know about Salt Lake and that the mountains were just 15 minutes away, and a ski resort was half hour anywhere you went. So love it here. It's a great place, and this is where a leisure life started. And that's what a leisure life is about, is having a great time with your family, spending time with them. You'll never, when you get old, you'll never say, gee, I spent too much time with my family. So do it now.